Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another Rainbow Six Siege video. So what we're going to be taking a look at today is some hiding spots on the map Clubhouse. So if you guys do enjoy this video, make sure you leave a like on it if you'd like to see more videos like this one. But anyway, let's get right into it. So this is going to be a tips and tricks video. We're going to be looking at some spots and stuff. So to start off, our first spot is going to be over here. Now as you guys can see, you just smash this out, you can hide in here. Now this is my favorite, especially if you're like playing hide and seek or something, or if you're defending this room, you can just sit right here and then watch those two little areas. It's a nice little spot, or if you're just trying to hide from someone, also a very good little spot. And you're going to see a couple of these cabinets around the map. So we have one right here for sure, and then this is another one. I'm not sure why you'd want to lay in this one, but it is here if you'd want to, if you'd want to maybe like sit there and then watch people coming through this door into this room. And if we just head down here, there's the same exact cabinet right here. Once again, this one isn't in a very good spot, so I'm not sure why you'd want to sit in there, as your legs are going to stick out a little bit, so it's not the best, but that other one is really nice and it's in a good spot, so I just thought I'd let you guys know about that. Coming back to this main room though, if you do shoot this chair and this chair, you can sit back in here too, so it's another little nice spot that you can come into. You can kind of just chill out in here, you know, and just wait for people to either like run through that door or that hallway down there, and it's just like a little bit nice. So you guys can go ahead and try that out if you would like to, but we're gonna go ahead and we'll move on to another spot. Now this is gonna be another thing that is kind of, there's a lot of them around the map. If you guys come up here, there's one of them, and there's a couple other ones all around the map, but there's like these desks, and as you guys know, if you guys did watch the video that I did on Consulate, these are the same desks, it's just that they have a chair. So you're going to need to blow up the chair. Now it kind of defeats the purpose. It'd be better if you're like defending, obviously. I don't know why you'd want to do this as an attacker. Maybe you're just playing hide and seek or something. But you can come and hide inside of these, and now your legs don't stick out as much. And these are a little bit better, obviously. But if you do use a grenade, it's going to blow up the floor. So that could be a little bit of a problem. But you do need to blow it up to get rid of the chair. And like I said, there's a couple of those all around the map. Now just again so that I can show you guys, here's another one of those desks. Another one is also over here. This one you can kind of hide under already, but you might want to get rid of this chair. Only downside is this one is more open on the bottom, something to look out for just in case someone is trying to come in over here. They might see you obviously under there, so just be careful if you're using that spot. Now the last spot over here is just right down here in the basement. Just sitting right here and just vaulting on this is a really nice little thing to watch that door, or people falling down that hatch, because I find that most people don't see you if you're sitting right there. It's just a weird little spot to try and look for. So another thing is, this isn't really a good one, but if you do place a shield right here, sometimes you can vault onto here. It sometimes doesn't work, it sometimes does. Just thought I'd let you guys know about that. Too bad these cabinets don't open, but that's it for the hiding spots part, but we're going to move on to the tricks now, so let's get right into it. So my first word of advice, now this is going to be stuff for defending, obviously. One of them is right here. So let's say I was an attacker. If there's someone in this room, the only way they can get out is running right through here. So if I just threw a couple grenades back there and they're like hiding in that corner over here, they're either going to have to rush me and die, or they're going to have to get out there. So it's kind of a bad idea to sit in this room. So what I would recommend doing is not shooting a hole out over here either, like going like this. I mean, you can do that and you can watch that, but I wouldn't do that personally. What I'd rather do, now you can get droned out in this spot, so you just got to be careful, is just shoot one hole right here and try not to make the bullet holes back there. Because then all you have to do is just sit behind this brick wall and just wait for someone to walk by. And obviously if they turn, they're going to see the hole. But you can just go like this and then be safe again. Or you can obviously just reinforce it so that you just have this one little spot where it's open. So that's a nice little trick to try and use. I've killed a lot of people using the free weekend doing that. So it was pretty nice, and it's a really nice little spot to go ahead and check out. Let's move on to some other tricks. So as you guys know, in my other video I already showed you guys this, and this is going to be the last little thing for today. I don't actually have that much stuff for this map, there's not that many good hiding places, but nonetheless this is still pretty cool. So as you guys know, leading into the basement there are those hatches, and those spots are really good targets for people like Thermite trying to get into the basement, or just people trying to breach in. So the way you can get rid of that is you can sit up above them. And now I did kind of a little series on this earlier in 2016, like all the hatch locations and stuff. But I just thought I'd throw it in here just so it's all in one video. So what you can do is if you just shoot this out, now it usually goes all the way through, you're sitting right above a hatch and you can just wait for people to try and plant it. And then obviously you can just light them up like that. So that's one of the hatches. Now, sadly you can't get to all the hatches on this map, But this is another really good one. This spot is really nice. You shoot out right here, get rid of that stuff. The other hatch is right there, so you can just sit above them like this, and you're going to try and make a smaller hole, obviously. You don't want a really big hole, just enough to see the middle of the hatch. But if we go take a look down there, now we might have made the hole too big, but if you get it right, the enemy is not even going to see the hole in the roof. Because as you guys can see, there is this rafter here. So when they're running over here, they may, obviously if they're coming out of this door, they may be looking up like that, but if you make a smaller hole, they're not going to be able to see that, and then they're going to get shot when they come and try and plant on here. So that's something really cool. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you do leave a like on it. Anyway, you guys, I have some gameplays planned. It's just I've been sick for like most of the month of January. As you guys can probably tell, my voice is still a little bit coarse and a little bit nasty, so I haven't wanted to do anything lately, but I'm going to keep making some short videos until then. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.